Alright, let's start fresh and get going.
It's game time from this point forward. I'll teach you guys the basics of infiltrating a palace as we go.
What's this?
My master would like a word with you. The prisoner has returned.
Well done. It seems you have remembered my words. You truly make it worth rehabilitating you.
What's that mean?
I am not attempting to withhold information from you. The essence of the rehabilitation that you must complete will be explained in due time. Once you encounter friends who share your aesthetics and discover your place in reality, only then will I explain it all. Such a day should not be far off. This time, I wish to introduce you to the aid we are providing.
Aid?
Due to your potential in wielding the power of the wild card, you can handle more
There's
than
the term.
one persona. That power holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential. To that end, we must execute your persona. Do not be alarmed. Personas are personalities that exist within you. Thus, you will only be discarding old personalities to have them be reborn as new ones.
By discarding your old identity, you give way to a new one. Hence, we call that process execution. Well, there's another reason it's called that. Think of it as the fusion of your personas. Let's try an actual persona fusion. So persona fusion. By fusing together multiple personas you have in your possession, you can create a new persona. This can be used to create personas of a higher level than the component personas. However, be aware that the personas you fuse will be lost. Select the persona you wish to fuse. Okay. Now, before you select the second persona, allow me to tell you something greatly important. Yes, I do remember how you mentioned confidant bonds. Personas are the power of the heart. The stronger those bonds, the stronger your personas will be. In other words, the effect of your bonds on execution, or fusion, if you will, are quite substantial. When you fuse a persona that shares its arcana with one of your bonds, it will gain great power. Confidants and fusion. When you fuse a persona that has the same arcana as a confidant you have a bond with, the persona will gain extra experience upon its creation. This bonus experience is called Arcana Burst. The higher the related confidant rank is, the more experience the persona will gain. This will be a guiding principle for your forays into fusion. Try not to forget it. Moreover, there is one thing I must warn you about. You cannot create a persona that surpasses your current level. That is because the resulting persona would be too powerful for you to handle effectively, and also because it would ruin the game balance. Now then, check the fusion results and choose a persona that suits your stature. So by picking our first component here, we can see our results. I can only fuse something up to level 5. Now, as much as it pains me to say, I believe it's time to say goodbye to Arsene. This upset people when I did it on stream, but that's okay. We get a unique little scene for when you fuse Arsene out. And besides, it is Persona. You are not meant to keep the starter Persona for very long. Unless you're crazy like me and you want to build up a custom one with max stats and a max level like I did in Persona 4 Golden. So let's fuse Arsene and Pixie. This is the form your new persona is expected to take after fusion. So this is Agathion, a chariot persona. Skill inheritance. When fusing a new persona, some skills from the component personas may be inherited by the new one. Which skills can be inherited depend on the personas being fused. The more skills the component personas have, the more skills can be inherited. By making use of this, you will be able to grant persona skills they normally could not obtain. But of course, there's no need to think of that for now. For the time being, select whichever one you want. So, the concept of inheriting skills has been around for a while. I can't exactly say which game it started in. I think it started in P3. I know like P2 had some skill card stuff, but I don't know if it had inheritance. I can't remember. But P3 if it was P3, introduced this concept of inheriting skills, and this system used to be incredibly frustrating and busted, in that the skills you would inherit were random for many games, for definitely vanilla P3, P3 FES, I believe P3 Portable, and vanilla P4. So I believe it was Persona 4 Golden, which introduced the concept of, screw that, just let the player pick which skills they're going to inherit. Now, not necessarily every skill can be inherited, but the ones that can be inherited will be presented in a list, and you can pick the one that you want. Now, this is extremely frustrating because in Persona 3, if you were making a really high-level fusion, for example, there's a certain persona in P3 FES that is a very optimal fusion for tackling the game's most difficult boss fight, the hidden boss fight, and you always needed to get a certain set of skills on that persona, and it was a huge fusion. It would take 6 personas, I think, to make it. So you always wanted like a certain set of skills, and you would go into the fusion menu and it would tell you which ones you're going to get automatically, and if they weren't the ones you want, you would back out and then try the fusion again. And if you didn't have the ones you want, you'd back out and do it again. Back out and do it again, and then back out and do it again. And you'd waste 2 hours of your life until you got the goddamn persona that you wanted, and it was stupid, and it was bullshit, and everyone hated it, and Atlas finally said, you know what, you're right, we're changing it. So thank God we don't have to do that garbage anymore.
Select the skills you'd like to
There it
inherit.
is, our list of things that we may inherit. So, what do I want? I think I'll take Aha, because I don't know if there are many personas in the early game that will give me curse skills.
It will receive
I can
a
easily pick
fraction
up something
of
with
power.
Zio again, if I don't already have something with it.
Girls, let us begin.
I am Arsene, the other you who exists within. Though I may disappear this moment, I shall always be at your side. We shall meet again when your fate reaches its conclusion.
Goodbye, Arsene. We will be seeing you later. And that's this game's Persona Fusion. And there's a good reason why I wanted Agathion. That is because it is a chariot persona, which we need for Ryuji's Confidant. And we will get a small little bonus because we have the Confidant at rank 2, I believe. So you got an extra skill. So that was like maybe one more level. Now it's lunch.
Ah, how impressive. A stronger persona has been born from the body and blood of the old. It shall be your new strength.
What do you mean?
Its worth will be made clearer when you return to the field of battle.
Gather personas and bring them here. Gather a great many, execute them, and continue to give birth to even stronger personas. Developing your powers as such will play an integral role in the stand against ruin.
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to executions. And depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider further development of new rituals. Cry your tears of joy, inmate.
Your heart is steadily gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed. In anticipation of this, I have prepared a gift for you. I hope that you shall accept it.
I feel a deepened connection with Igor. Alright, full rank 2, third eye. See things normally invisible to the naked eye by pressing the L1 button.
Alright.
Third eye. You can now use the Confidant ability Third Eye. Activating Third Eye in both the real world and in the metaverse will let you see things normally hidden. Use Third Eye to uncover various hints.
That is a thief's skill, allowing one to tap into their sixth sense and see what is hidden in the dark. I believe you can handle it now. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Now then, if you have any requests, we will heed them.
I may have a request.
Something wrong? You were just standing around all of a sudden.
To my teammates, it looked like I wasn't moving.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
Let's just say he's a man of high caliber. We're counting on you, Joker.
Well, the Velvet Room's an interesting location because of, the purpose has changed a little bit across the games. Originally, in P1 and in P2, the entire party would head into the Velvet Room, and you'd all go hang out there and get some fusions done and whatnot. And then in P3, they introduced the concept of, like, no, the Velvet Room is just for the main character. They have the power of the wild card, so the Velvet Room is only available to them. And in Persona 3, it introduced, like, basically the same scene that we just saw, where the hero in that game's dungeon area, known as Tartarus, went up to it, went through the door, came back, and they're like, dude, you're just staring at the wall there for like 20 seconds. What's wrong with you? And he's like, wait, what a minute. What are you talking about? They had no idea that you entered another reality.
Let's go.
I don't think Persona 4 has an equivalent of that, which is weird because Persona 4 introduced the concept of having the Velvet Room accessible from multiple locations. Anyway, quick travel. You can now quick travel. Bring up the map with the R1 button and select a previously visited safe room to go there instantly. You can also quick travel from a safe room back to the palace entrance. These two locations are the only areas where quick travel can be used. The Thieves Guild, which doesn't pertain to us, but you can receive aid from allies via the Thieves Guild. This is available when infiltrating the metaverse while connected online. You can only request help a limited number of times, as the Thieves Guild will be able to help you out of a variety of desperate situations. There are no downsides to receiving aid, so be sure to use it proactively if you find yourself in trouble. So that is this game's very limited online play. To be honest, it just made it sound a lot more like interactive than it really is. Now listen, I've played this game quite a bit. I would say this is an estimate of about 7 playthroughs or so. It gets complicated because when I was writing the guide originally with the Japanese version, there were playthroughs where I'd get like 50 hours in and then start over because I was like, I can do it better. So it isn't like an exact 7, you know, it's like I've maybe beaten the final boss 4 or 5 times, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that I've seen that online feature maybe like 3 times. That's like after 500 hours of gameplay, like 3 times, I'm not even kidding. It happens so infrequently. I streamed this game for 97 hours, we saw it once. It's not an important thing. Also, it kind of makes it sound like, you know, like it's a thing where you actually play, where someone like comes and helps you, but that's not what it is. I don't know how it works exactly. It might be taking data from players who upload to cloud storage, and then it like uses that data as like an example. So eventually later in the game you get like a chance to nickname your team, and you can give it like a unique name that's special to just you. You know, I could call it like Scott's Boys or something, and then like if my data was online or whatever, someone might get in a pinch, and then the magic bodiless entity known as Scott's Boys would come in and save them during a battle or something. It's really weird. So Third Eye. Using Third Eye inside a palace can reveal hidden items and hints. If you're not sure where to go next, try this. Third Eye is fantastic. You use it all the time. So that door to the right is now locked.
Looks like it's locked. Guess we have to
Alright,
find another
let's
route.
break that open. Get a little bit of devil fruit. That's an HP replenishing item. That's nice. So you see that this urn is breakable, but when you hit Third Eye, it doesn't glow. But this thing over here does glow, which means there's something in it. So you're always using Third Eyes to see what's worth breaking and what's not. So this is back where we were. We can go into that room, or we can go up to it, I think. It ain't opening. That's where Anna woke to her persona. This is that room with the 3 patrolling guards that we were in before. I could have just quick traveled past this location, but I wanted to come here and fight these guys because they're really weak.
Show me your true form.
Got ourselves a single bicorn.
Now's our chance to
So yeah, we're gonna be able to kill him really easily. And when you can do that and win a battle without taking any of your resources, be it HP or SP, then that's just free experience and money. And some items as well sometimes.
All right.
That's all it takes for me.
So the guards are kind of stupid in this game. They the AI isn't fantastic. For one, the location of your teammates never matters. They will only respond to where Joker is.
Show me your true form.
So if your teammates are in plain view of a guard, they don't care. It's only Joker.
All right, the first move is ours.
Alright. So one thing I like about On is that if you empty the playing field and say you only have an enemy left, like this one that's weak to gun damage, On has tons of bullets on her, so she's not incredibly accurate. Her, it's like a submachine gun, I guess. The specialty is that it can hit all the enemies on the field, so if there were like 4, they would all have targets on them right now. But if there's only 1, you can maybe spend just 1 bullet to knock an enemy down, assuming it hits. Like that. And from a hold-up, I'm going to ask for some money. Got 350 for you. And because I killed 1 enemy, I should get some experience from this fight as well. I got 10.
Nice work.
Not a lot, but whatever. Anything's useful at this early point in the game.
All right.
There's 1 enemy left in this room. I'll walk over there. Whoops.
I'll reveal your true form.
Our chance to strike.
I'm gonna kill this bicorn again. And I'm gonna repeat the same process because Pixie is weak to gun damage.
Just stay there.
Kinda shady. What'd you think?
Actually, yes, let's talk.
Wow.
Oh no, I messed up. I shouldn't have done this. When you,
Kinda shady.
when you talk to shadows who've already obtained his personas,
What'd you think?
they will know. They'll be like, hey, haven't we met before? And I believe if you decline talking, if you say like, you know, give me your power or whatever, join my cause. And they're like, hey, but I want to talk.
Are you stupid? I am thou. Thou art I.
Okay, what was I saying? So, yeah. And they're like, I want to talk, but you're like, no, we've already done this before. They'll be like, okay, I give up, and they'll automatically join you, assuming you've already had them before. Now, I did that the hard way, which is fine. But I'm fine with taking Pixie with me, because I just used Pixie out. Now I have it back. I have Zero yet again.
Show me your true form.
Let's jump on you. He wasn't there before. They added him to this hallway. So this is going to be a long, long dive. As I said at the very beginning of the game, in part 0s and 1, I set the game up on easy for the first part, because this palace is a bitch to get through in one day. I've seen people try to do it on hard and just give up, and then like either leave or kick it down.
Okay.
It's doable on normal, but
Man, that was easy.
you may die a few times. If you're an average player. I mean, obviously I know some people are just really freaking good, and I've never claimed to be the expert when it comes to fighting in Alice's RPGs. I'm decent, you know, I've played them enough that I'm serviceable, but I'm not the best tactician in the world. So what do we do in a safe room? Well, we save our game. We take breaks. And we can talk about our current status of our infiltration. So, if we come up to the table...
Well...
I won't do this too often. It's not that useful, to be honest. You can ask, how's our progress?
Hey.
We just got here. Based on how the castle looks, we still have a long way to go.
This is amazing.
And of course, I've done all these palaces several times, so I know them like the back of my hand. Which is great, unlike the, you know, randomized dungeons of Personas 3 and 4.
What?
Though to be technical, as I said many times when I was streaming Persona 4, not all of Persona 4's dungeons are randomized. There's maybe about a third of each of those dungeons which are set layouts, but they're all sort of mundane, so they may as well be random. It would be good to know.
Listen up.
Deep in the innermost depths of every human's heart lies their true personality, their shadow. So it's not that the guards are transforming into those things, those are their actual forms. Spawn from the human psyche. This is really getting into Persona's roots. Jungian psychology.
You got it.
If they're here, their forms change and they become underlings for the palace ruler. The palace ruler is just the shadow of the person who owns the place.
Whoa.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This is all standard
What are your
fare
thoughts?
if you've played previous Persona titles. How's everyone?
I'm on board.
I'm not sure if this conversation changes based on like your actual status. Maybe if we
What are
were
your
all
thoughts?
exhausted, it'd be like, we're beat. Perhaps. I don't spend too much time in these meetings.
I should write something.
Mainly just come here and save. I'm a stickler for rotating saves, but once you're inside of a palace, you don't need to do that.
Ready?
Just keep saving over the same save file, or else you're gonna waste slots.
Now then.
So we are now in new territory. We already have a guard.
Show me your true form.
The first move is ours.
Alright. See if we can't kill one, and then... There we go.
Beat it. Go, give me more.
Repeat the same process.
Don't move.
I want an item. Extinguishing orb. That probably won't come in too handy. Leave that stops burn.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what I would get. Like I said before, I'm not too much of a fan for negotiating for items. Though maybe someone could make a case for why I'm super wrong and why it's actually like the best thing ever. Okay, turn around, please. Thank you.
I'll reveal your true form.
I mean, there might be like some method to it that I'm not aware of. Like, if you negotiate with this persona, you have a 60% chance of getting an SP replenishing item or something like that. I don't know. If that were the case, then it'd be like, oh, I'm super down for that.
Serves you right.
All right, give me some money. 692 yen. Thank you.
We all did great, huh?
A spectacular victory!
You get that money, son.
Right.
All right. And around on this side, we have some more goodies. Things to break. So those items I'm getting, the Crush Shield and the Onyx, they are materials which have no other purpose other than to be sold. You cannot use them to create anything. There's no special purpose for them. Just sell them. You can do that at Untouchable.
I'll reveal your true form.
And that's how you do it right there. I saw that once he had his back turned, I could make that full sprint.
The first move is ours!
Not done.
Let's guard. I'm gonna knock him down with on.
You're the best, Panther!
Give me some money. I'm curious to see, because I did not kill an enemy in this battle, how much experience I get. Maybe very little, maybe none. I don't know.
Nice work, team!
Got 4.
Okay.
Alright, don't worry about what I just picked up. Probably mashed through a lot of those by accident. Can also break this. Some of these I just remember. Like, I don't need to use third eye. I know which ones have stuff and which ones don't. A lot of the time, but not every time.
Damn it.
Okay, now it's time to give you like the best mechanic in the palaces. There's a more stylish route.
Listen up!
Hide behind those so you can get closer to the enemy. Once it's in range, jump on and rip off its mask. It's pretty cool.
Now, let's carry out
With
our
your
plan.
poise, you should be able to pull it off. Give it a try. So hiding behind cover. Near cover, press the cross button to hide behind it. From there, you can check out what's ahead and enemies cannot find you. Which is true. Like, when you're in cover, you may as well not exist. Even if you are within view of an enemy, they won't see you. While behind cover, you can adjust your position by tilting the left stick. If there's another hiding spot nearby, you can press the cross button to jump there instantly. Also, if you are within range of an enemy, you can attack from cover for a guaranteed ambush. Make good use of this to gain the advantage, however, be aware that cover cannot be used if an enemy is already chasing you. So this is the true core of Persona 5's Palace gameplay, the dungeons. You do this a whole heck of a lot.
We're good to go.
Show me your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours!
Hey, it's Agathion.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Do I have Garu on Joker?
Can't
do
hit
not.
the enemy's weak spot right now. It's almost scary how good I am.
Knock him down. Because there's 2 of them, rather than negotiate, I'm going to just go for the AoA.
Okay, guys, let's do it!
Now we get Morgana's finisher.
Cleanup complete!
Mission accomplished.
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
Holy Helmet. And that's holy with an E.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
I'll reveal your true form.
I was hoping that'd be a kill. So, Baton Pass. You can now perform a Baton Pass by pressing the R2 button after triggering a one more. This allows you to give the action you gain from the one more to a teammate. That teammate's strength will be much higher for this action. A character must learn Baton Pass before being able to use it. However, Kira can Baton Pass to and from anyone who has learned the skill. Alright, so what would I like to do here? Sure, let's give it off to the hero. So here's a good chance to use the little skill seek. Just press R1.
You can aim for their weak
I automatically bring out Pixie to use Zeo.
Looking cool, Joker.
Alright, let's talk. Lend me your power.
This is all so exciting. More importantly,
How much do you want? That's not what this is about.
do you accept?
Humans treat it more lightly if the perpetrator is a minor, do they not? Because you know you won't be punished harshly.
Really?
Ah, we nailed it.
Really?
I remember now.
No. Now or die.
My true name is Silky. Successful recruitment. But our stock is now full, which means I have to get rid of something. Let me look at the skills, actually. That will determine what it is I would like to dispose of. I'm probably going to lean towards Incubus. Not Pyrojack, but Jack-o'-lantern is my weakest persona, but I would like to keep Augie. That said... because I'll probably be able to fuse it out in the near future, so yeah. Even though Incubus is a level
Your power's
5.
incredible, Joker.
I'll go for skills over levels.
Alright.
See, did I miss anything? This, a volleyball. Those are one of the breakable items inside of Kamoshida's palace. There's also another one over here. Miss anything else? Nope.
Joker!
There's something in there.
How suspicious.
There should be a way in and out of there. Joker, do you think you can solve this mystery of this room? Why, yes, I can. Through Third Eye.
See it.
It's just a basic little tutorial on how you can use Third Eye to solve some puzzles. So pull this. And if we follow the footprints to the other side of the room, you should also pull this one.
Whoa!
And on the table in the center is a map.
Now then.
Having this will give us a better grasp of the topography of the palace. It's a true necessity for a Phantom Thief. This should make securing a route much easier. Yeah, I guess it does help a bit. This map is incomplete. There might be more of them around.
Wanna get going?
So with that in mind, the fact that maps are incomplete marks a good progress check. When you find a map, any areas you have not yet reached will be highlighted in red. Use the L1 and R1 buttons to view other floors. So what I meant by that was, because the maps are incomplete when you originally get them, say you work up to the part where you get the rest of the map, that's like, hey, that's a good way of signifying that I've made it halfway through the palace, you know? So if you wanted to break up a palace over multiple days, that would be a good way to measure it.
Now's our
There's a good rush.
Nice work, team.
All right.
Easy victory.
Easy win. They were nothing. It's somewhere.
All right.
It's somewhere.
There's a shadow. What do we do?
Show me
There
a
we
true
go.
form.
Another pair of incubus.
The first move is ours. That should have done it.
Really do love how much physical damage Ryuji does. That's why I got him that weapon.
You're the best, Panther.
Give me some money.
Okay.
I did not ask for this. Thank you.
A spectacular victory.
Alright, moving on.
Okay. I have something.
Oh, break this. For 1 pearl. So this is above the main entrance. You can see there are a bunch of shadows down there. They're the ones that were patrolling the other day. You can't actually get down to them.
I can see it.
This is the way we want to go. Another holy helmet.
It's somewhere.
Silver cutlery. And this is where my knowledge of the game really kind of breaks the experience a little bit. Because, you know, you're exploring here up at the top and you're like, la-di-da-di-da, I'm pretty safe up here. Nothing's going to attack me except this guy who I already beat. That's meant to ambush you, but because I was mashing the X button, I beat him to the punch. Let's knock you down.
Did it, Skull. Not over yet.
Baton past this.
Took one out. All right. Nice job, Panther. We took them all out. Yeah, victory.
Easy enough. Only had to use 1 skill.
That was easy.
Don't believe there's anything else up here. Just jump off. Whoops. There we go. So you can't get through that way, so we gotta go through here.
This sensation. I think there's a safe room.
Let me go into the safe room first. There's something I should try out.
Look.
We can use this place to rest. So there's several safe rooms in a palace on your way to the treasure.
Let's do it.
Save over. I may be reloading this immediately, so we're at nearly 7 hours. So obviously there's this treasure chest.
Spotted. Must be something good inside.
As you can see with the big lock on it, this one is not free. Now let me show off a little thing here. Oh, that's right, I can't change my party formation. Oh well. So these are the treasure chests that require lockpicks. And we only have 1 lockpick, and because I'm clearing out the palace today, that means I only get to open 1 of these. So if this one doesn't have anything decent inside of it, I will immediately reload my save file to 30 seconds ago.
Oh.
What I wanted to do is that there are special animations for opening locked treasure chests that involve your other party members, so I'd like to show them all off during the course of the game. So one of our 3 party members will be looking over our shoulder as we open up this chest. Who's it gonna be? It's on. This chest holds gold breastplate and onyx. That's not quite what I want, so I'm just gonna load and head back. There is 1 chest in this dungeon that I remember what's in it, but outside of that, I don't really remember what they all contain. Let's see, luckily that one's right outside a safe room, so I can do it for that one anyway. Still have a long way to go. Indeed we do. These dungeons are pretty big. I mean, when you're experienced with them, it can go by kind of quickly. But I'm trying to give the authentic experience here. Observe enemies' actions. So here's another tutorial. Enemy strength. You can view the strength of an enemy by using third eye. The color that appears will indicate their level relative to yours. Red enemies are of a higher level, yellow ones are about the same level, and blue ones are of a lower level.
Focus.
So that one's yellow. It's about the same level I am.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
Show me your true form.
Don't know which one this is at in terms of level. We got new shadows. The Mad Marsh Horse.
Persona! Ha! Finish it. Joker took one out. All right.
You like Zio. You don't. You don't like it at all.
We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull.
How about we try talking? They protect animal rights. What are you going to do to me? You're not an animal. Oh, you like that, do you? Me know you use us for other reasons too. If you capture me, what are you going to do to me? You'll be my stylish new coat. Ah, he loves it. Me exists in the Sea of Souls. Me and Kelpie. And that's our new mask. I will... what's it got on it? Daru, nice. I will throw out Bicorn.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
You know, maybe I should have gone back to the entrance to head into the Velvet Room. See if I can't give myself a new fusion.
Shadows.
I'll reveal your true form.
All right. The first
Oh
move
boy.
is ours.
Bareth, so this is not going to be an easy fight. To be quite honest, that's bad. Resist fire, huh? Alright, what do I got on me? Let's go with lunge. Bareth's one of the strongest shadows in this area.
Not this.
I let him move again. That was a mistake. Costly fight.
We all did great, huh?
Yeah! Victory!
And that's how you begin losing a health inside of palaces.
You're not too tired after that, are you?
Let's just auto recover. So I'm sure that came out of Morgana's SP.
Somewhere. I can feel it.
Alright. See, he can't see me. I'm so slightly below where he needs to
Show me
be.
your true form.
Ooh, tough alignment here.
First move is ours.
Zona.
Chance. You can hit
Go
those
down.
weaknesses. Looking cool, Joker.
I'll just take care of this myself.
Cool, Joker.
Just stay there. Do it.
Let's go for the AoA.
Okay, guys.
Still haven't seen, I believe, Ryuji's finisher. Oh, they survived. Let's go for this one.
You're so gorgeous, Joker.
There we are.
Victory! Yeah! Victory!
Got ourselves some money and items.
Easy win.
One more devil fruit. So that's where we came out of last time, so made a full loop. Alright, let me hide behind this. I can now enter this room. You can see from the map that this is a pretty big area. A lot of enemies in it.
Reveal your true form.
And I will do my best to clear it out.
Now's our chance to strike! Go! It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am.
Alright, knock him down.
Give it up!
Go for the AOA.
Finish him! Nice job, Panther! You took them all out. Yeah! Victory!
I'm already beginning to become concerned about how much SP I'm using, but that's the challenge.
Huh? You got a new skill?
That's why I bought those items, because every point matters.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, let's see if we can't sneak over here.
Show me your true form.
Oh boy.
All right, the first move is ours.
Okay, so here's Han's gun ability at its true potential.
See that again?
But whether or not I hit all of them is a little determined on luck.
That's your weakness, Panther.
That one was pretty easy. You got lucky there.
Do it with style. Finish him. 3 remaining. We can do it.
Let's see.
Joker took one out. All right. Get it, Skull.
Oh my god, come on. 2 misses. That sucks.
Finish him.
Now we get Ryuji's finisher, finally. Freaking boring.
All right.
That's all it takes for me.
Alright, let's check out
Joker, a
over here.
treasure.
Snuff Soul, fantastic item. Alright, let's hide there.
I'll reveal your true form.
That's how it's done. That's the efficient way to move around the palace and engage enemies.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Let's go!
Enemy defeated.
Alright,
Go, get it.
talk you down. Now I'm gonna try to get some money.
Nice going, Skull.
I'll compromise. Take it.
Thank you. It's not as much as I wish, but I'll take it.
Who's next?
Nice work, team.
Let me check what my money's at right now. Oh, I should get behind something. Just over 6,000. Man, money is such a tough thing to come by in this game, at least in these early parts. Let's see, this is probably the easiest way to do this.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Alright,
Come.
Maybe you can hit their weak point.
there we go. There's a little bit of more Zio.
This is the last one. They're all knocked down. Don't move. That was incredible,
Give
Joker.
me some money. 510 yen.
Nice work, team.
Power courses through me.
Up to level 7.
Okay. I have something.
Alright, let's hide immediately.
Show me your true form.
All right. The first move is ours. Zoro, show your
Oh, I missed.
Really?
come.
This is our chance. Break their weakness.
Alright, have Joker finish the knockdown process.
Looking cool, Joker.
Let's go.
Go for the AoA.
This'll let
It's a good victory.
Okay,
That enemy was really weak.
focus.
Is there anything else in here?
Somewhere.
There's this barrel. 1 pearl. So we got an enemy on the other side that's walking away from us. I gotta wait for it to come back. There we go.
I'll reveal your true form.
All right, the first move is ours.
Persona. Let's go.
You can use their weak spot. Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Pass it over to Ryuji.
Not over yet.
What's the matter? Oh,
Alright, let's see how much physical this does with the knockdown enemy. Enough to kill. That's what I wanted.
Out of here. Let's go. Yeah, victory.
All right.
Alright, so
Easy win.
this door is locked.
Come on, man.
There's another way. Indeed there is. Let's go up here. Go through this vent. Oops. There we are.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we can ambush it from here. Just go
I'll
for it.
reveal your true form.
Time for yet another tutorial battle. May not look like it, but it is. Here we go. Begging for life. When an enemy is in a dire situation, it may try bargaining for its life. You can negotiate with it at this point and possibly even gain a persona. And by possibly, it means you will. Shadow personalities determine how likely they are to beg. Timid shadows are more likely, while irritable shadows will never beg. Oh, wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was actually wrong with what I just said a second ago, where I said you're guaranteed to get a persona. Not necessarily. If you manage to get a persona, a shadow of a higher level to beg for its life, and you try to recruit it, then it'll give you an item instead, because you can't recruit shadows that are of a higher level than you are. But in this case, if I were to say lend me your power, Incubus would just do it automatically, whether or not I had ever obtained an Incubus before. Because I'm at the right level. He's only like at level 5, I guess. Or I could ask for money or an item. So this is a really good way to sometimes earn personas very quickly and easily if you don't want to go through the process of knocking down shadows and entering negotiations, etc. But I will ask for money. No, give me money. Thank you. So, 5 experience. Oh, didn't get any. Well, I didn't kill anything, so I didn't get any of the standard money. But I got that negotiation money. Shadows have emotions too. It might be worth purposely creating such situations. That's what I explained. Alright, let's open this chest. Got ourselves a muscle anklet. Let's see what it does. I believe it increases strength. Yes, by 2. So I'm going to put it on Ryuji, because I really love using melee attacks with him, because he's pretty strong. If you'd like, you can now unlock this door. Although it's probably unnecessary, you shouldn't need to go through that way again.
Focus.
Break this. Get ourselves some devil fruit.
I have something.
Another box. head back up. Let's see where we are, actually. We are... if we scroll through floors, we can see that I believe we're on the top right side. I don't know. Or maybe we're not. No, I guess we're on the left side. I don't know. It gets confusing. Alright, let's hide here.
I have something.
He's strong.
Show me your true form.
And that's why. There's a Barrett inside of there. Alright, let's pass it over to Ryuji.
I got this.
Pass the baton and
Persona! Eat this!
Good damage there. Perfect. Give me some money. 378 yen. Why, thank you. I should get some decent experience for beating Barrett at least.
a spectacular victory.
17.
Okay.
Alright, there's a safe room back here that I should go inside of.
Oh, a new safe room.
Alright, let me
do it.
save the game here. That will end it for this part. I think between this part and the next, I might make a little trip into the Velvet Room. Maybe make a little bit of changes. And then we will pick up and continue infiltrating the palace.